do this.
Oh, these squares! No, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. One's still green.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares.
All these squares make a circle.
All these circles.
All these squares
All
make
these
a circle.
squares
All these squares
make a circle.
All these squares make a circle.
All
Welcome
right.
to the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Fuck Knuckle McGee, and this is the band of wiggly woggly idiots.
Back to you on that one.
Oh my god.
Wiggly woggly idiots. There you go.
Dingle bongle dingle dangle.
Yickety doo, yickety da, tippy tappy too ta.
Ping pong. You forgot ping pong. Ping pong.
Shut up.
Yappy tappy ping pong. Oh.
And the thing is they kept that in the actual show too. Like they just kept that in the show. But also just to say this, why does woggly sound like a slur? Why does it sound like a fucking slur? Is that a slur? Is that a slur that I don't know? If it is, please cancel me on the air. No, I'm kidding. Did you see Brian your pants?
No.
Motherfucker.
Alright. Y'all got your doing.
That's my response.
I want the receipt.
If it was up your ass, you know where it'd be.
Well, you paid for that?
I'm gonna get the receipt on my ass like how we pulls a cloth out of a hat.
Okay.
Oh!
That was a good pop too. That was a solid one. Anyways, gays and gentlemen, are we ready to do our dies?
Yep.
Monkeys.
2, 1. Kill yourself.
Die
Die bullshit.
What?
Went down the wrong pipe.
Oh fucking shit, Sherlock.
Jesus.
Whose fault is that?
Oh my god.
Whose fault is that? Don't.
Funny. Go fucking kill yourself.
Was you risked it for the biscuit,
You risked it for the biscuit. You fuck.
and you're suffering from it.
You didn't get the biscuit. You got.
I risked it for the biscuit.
Get the biscuit. You got like what's left.
I risked it for the biscuit and accidentally shoved the biscuit up my ass.
I mean, okay.
Quote that. That's funny. Quote that.
What if I don't?
Yeah.
Do it before I break your cankles with a goddamn screwdriver spoon combo.
I'm gonna turn your liver into bologna. I swear to God.
Bro, I'm gonna turn
Why
your eyeballs
bologna?
into sashimi.
Alright, that's it. You forced my upper hand. Exodia creases J's.
Me, Grimlock, going to turn you to Sicilian salami.
I still love it.
Gonna turn me to
It's
Sicilian.
Aurelia Baloney.
You say you're gonna turn me into salami?
Silesium
Yeah.
salami.
I thought you said you were gonna turn me into a Sicilian.
I said Sicilian, but I got it wrong.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
So I did hear
Sicilian
correctly.
salami. Sicilian salami, that's a thing. That's a thing now. I dub it Sicilian salami. What the fuck?
I will eat only Arby's, you will eat only Taco Bell, and at the end of the week, we will see who can shit the finest.
Anyways, idiots, so our topic for today, sweet boy, present us with the topic before I break your cankles.
Our topic for today is crazy shit that's happened in our lives, whether it's scary or just crazy. I was crazy once. So lock me in a room, a rubber room.
A rubber room with rats.
Crazy.
And that's
I would.
be crazy.
You should have
Okay,
kept you in
listen,
that rubber room.
Must be in the room.
Listen, no, fellas, cease. Let me do this in the best way possible. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room with rats, and rats make me crazy. Crazy?
I gotta take
Hey,
a shit.
Blur.
Great going, you did. Look what you did.
I love the
made
randomness of that. Jesus
Like
Christ.
a brown note.
Sorry, I'm white fellas. Traffic was a nightmare.
No, you good. You ain't missing anything.
Oh shit! That's a new crazy moment right there. That was actually hilarious.
That
I
is.
just wanted. I was gonna make a joke saying, "Hey, Blur went psycho again," but then they just. That made it so much better, honestly.
It really did.
Just, I gotta take a shit.
Anywho, I'm just gonna.
Roses are red. I gotta make this quick. All right, motherfuckers. I'm gonna go take a shit.
The Duracell energy drink.
Ah, yes.
Like I sir, that is not an energy drink. That's battery ass.
Good old
Even
battery.
better.
Oh,
Favorite
boy.
drink. My favorite drink is Duracell.
Ah yes.
Duracell. You fucking not. I really wish it I hope and pray a helicopter just flies directly into your room.
Kobe.
Hi, Kobe.
The same thought. Once our brain cells connect, it's like, ah, yes, Kobe Bryant.
Kobe.
Kobe.
Oh my god. No, it's that one fucking Dio meme where he's got his hands folded. It's like, oh yes, Kobe Bryant.
We would definitely be crazy ass roommates, and I would be all
crazy.
Oh yeah.
No, not again.
We already did that.
Not
We
again.
already did that bit. Fuck off.
Jump off the second-story bridge, you goddamn toilet paper
Listen,
tissue
listen,
bitch.
listen here, monkey. If the world's gonna be a better place without me, I'm staying put just to make it worse.
Alright,
I'm
Brother,
going
I
to.
will turn-
I exist to make everything worse.
Damn,
Brother,
he said that with enough
no,
malice
you know-
that he made Frieza jealous about calling the Saiyans monkeys.
God damn you!
You know what, sweet boy? You know what?
Okay, I'm back.
Listen here,
Oh,
you
crap.
off-brand, overused batch of Kleenex.
Fuck you, homie.
Alright,
You
listen
heard him.
here, you
Motherfucking
broken spaghetti
you-
noodle.
You filthy zebra. You
What spaghetti noodle?
absolute hairy baboon.
I like the wet spaghetti noodle.
What spaghetti?
Hot dog.
Wait. Hold on. If you think about it, a spaghetti noodle and a pee-pee are opposites. The spaghetti is better flat. The pee-pee better when it's boing, boing, boing.
Can you say that in like
Yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let me do the bit real quick. Hold on.
No.
I got something to say. If you think about it, it's better when it's flaccid, but the pee-pee, it's more like.
I'm gonna fucking oh my fucking god. I'm gonna tweak the fuck out.
I literally just used a doorstop to do that.
If you won't do it again.
Anyway,
Just
so
think they hear the doorstop bit.
Okay. So as
Let's just
Oh,
get
again.
to the fucking subject.
Gotta hear that
What's our
sound
topic
again.
again?
Yeah, craziest moments.
Craziest moments in a row.
If you
Okay, so
have
you know
any.
what? This is averagely crazy, but the time I fell out of a tree when I was like 12 years old.
He saw
I remember I
Tarzan
used to
for
climb
the first
trees a
time and
lot
thought,
when I
like,
was Boy
I
Scouts.
want to try.
Bro,
Oh my god, I have one.
I just went, I'm a yodel. I literally climbed a tree. It was like maybe like 10 feet off the ground, right? Excuse me.
And
it was
yourself.
10 feet off the ground. Later. It was 10 feet off the ground,
Go right
right? Maybe even 12 feet. It was like maybe like 10 to 12 feet. And again, I was like preteen, right? So I was a tween. And
Ooh.
as I was just standing, go fuck yourself. Shut
Nah.
up, Diddy.
I am black enough. I am black enough, dumbass.
Okay, then Jeff.
No.
Well,
You
let's hope you're not like other stuff he did.
hold it. No. You forgot. You don't have the baby oil for it.
I have hyper potions for Pokemon.
Or the other stuff he did.
Enough with the fucking Pokemon allegations, for God's sake!
Hey guys,
Listen
did
here,
you know?
I
Shut
swear
up,
to
or
God,
I'll
Jasper, I will find
know-
you in real
Moon,
life.
Moon,
Uh-huh.
Moon, quit your
Fuck you
shit,
mean,
or you will end up in the net. Moon, quit your shit, or you will end up in the next episode of Urban Spook. Speaking of, we got an episode 9 on Halloween.
Well.
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 4 witnesses, Jasper. 4 witnesses.
Well.
Autobots, that's it. Tickle is Tate.
What?
Prime, what the fuck?
Optimus, no!
Prime, what the
Prime,
fuck?
please don't tickle my pickle.
Ask me to dinner first,
Oh my
Jesus.
god! You know what? I'm gonna go over a work story. This was actually pretty fun. I really enjoyed doing this. So, considering I worked on Halloween night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I just prefer to call All Hallows Eve because it sounds better.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, All Hallows Eve. Plus, it's a Typo Negative song that I really like.
Hell yeah.
Which I did listen to it right as it turned Halloween.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
for like 12 a.m. on Halloween. 12 a.m. on Halloween. Now, when I was working on Halloween, I was in the self-checkout a fair amount of the time, which it took like a bit for me to get my meal break, and I was getting hangry and shit, but that's besides the point. Basically it was just, seeing like a bunch of people in costume. There was like one kid sitting in the cart, right? With their parents. There were like 2 kids. One of them was decked out in a bumblebee costume, right?
Oh yeah. Dude.
So,
Dude, that reminds me.
Wait, hold on, let me continue.
Okay.
So, and the kid was going on about, like, how they're like, I'm dressed up as Bumblebee and I got a mask, like, they even said I like the hat and the mask that I was wearing. Because I had, like, a mask and I, like, put it over a hat just to be creative. Right? Because I didn't have anything to dress up as, which I wanted to dress up as Sephiroth, but I didn't. Anyway, so he went on like, my costume has a full-blown mask. I'm just like, yeah, you're Bumblebee there, and they were just like, yeah, and he was like going on about other Transformers, and he brought up Optimus Prime. So what I did was I just moved closer, looked at him dead in the eye, right, and just went,
Autobots transform and roll out.
His fucking mother just went, that's actually pretty good. I think I just made that kid. I think I made that kid's day right then and there.
Yeah, it sounds like you did too.
Because
Sounds like it. If that happened to me, I'd just be like, good sir, you have
So
made my
before
day.
I talk about Halloween,
and here's the thing. I should mention, like, the kid next to the kid in the costume, like, they were just looking at me and they were just like picking a fucking book.
So before I get to Halloween shit, I will go ahead and say, like, one of the craziest moments of my life. Perhaps, I don't know, probably when I went to an asylum. That was kind of hype.
I'm sorry, you what?
Wait, what?
I am an ex-mental patient, so yeah.
Oh, so you have something in common with Natram.
Hell yeah.
Actually, yeah.
And that's probably why I connected with Silencer so well, despite the anti-Semitic shit within Silencer.
Yeah.
Can I go next?
Yeah, you can go next.
After you list it, I'll talk about some Halloween.
Meanwhile, back in the ranch, where everyone decided to have sex with the horses. What?
You what?
What?
What
the fuck?
18 naked cowboys in the showers.
Actually, you're not doing it right. It's 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
Excuse me.
Wait, hold on. Did we just get an apology from fucking John Schaefer?
What?
Yeah, he got let off fucking light.
But he apologized for that shit.
Sure, but dude, 6 months probation for fucking literally terrorism.
Riot.
No,
for
this was
context,
terrorism.
For context, for everyone who doesn't know, John Schaefer is the guitarist of a band called Iced Earth, and he's also the dude who incited the January 6th riots.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anywho.
Anywho,
Yeah, he's an embarrassment to metal. Fuck him, and I hope he gets.
Oh,
oh, whoa,
Oh
okay.
my god.
Okay, whoa, bro.
suck
Calm
at.
down.
Damn.
I will never apologize for that.
Okay.
That's that.
First
That-
technique.
Wait,
drop
do
the
you know how to do
Alright.
that?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure
Mm.
the sweet boy knows how to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
If he did it for guys, he
17
did it to you.
yeah, sweet boy will censor
17
that
minutes
shit.
in.
We're censoring that shit
But-
because
but-
that is
Wait,
like
Alright, alright. Wheels, you can go.
Okay, I'd have to say my craziest moment is when I was in 3rd grade and I beat the shit out of one of my teachers.
Welcome to the club.
Okay, so how this happened is I was a dumbass kid, okay? You guys can yell at me for this all you want.
All of us were. What do you expect?
The school was on
I'm still a
fire,
dumbass kid.
and
Whoa.
I wanted to go to my locker to grab my Pokemon cards, which my locker was right there. As I said, I'm a dumb kid. Yell at me all you want. And so as soon as I reached my locker, one of my old teachers, Mr. Hopkins, scooped me up, put me on his shoulder, and I started kicking, punching, and fighting. I kicked the shit out of him. I feel so bad for that. If Mr. Hopkins ever finds this, I want to say I am so sorry. Still love you to this day, man. You were an awesome teacher. Because normally people would have pressed charges for anything like that.
Me, you're
But
a kid at the time, so.
yeah, I
Yeah,
was a
you
kid
were
at the
a kid, you
time,
didn't know.
and he was just a cool teacher. He was one of the coolest teachers besides Miss Lanninga. But he was the coolest.
I think part of it was also the fact of he kind of understood, like, I feel like it's one of those kind of occasions where it's someone who also
Understood, like, you know, a kid's gonna focus about minutia that isn't important because they don't understand about minutia and shit that is important and is unimportant. They're just like, I want that, I want that, I want that. Give me that or I will break your balls. You know, stuff like that. For one.
Yeah.
But so I feel like it's that understanding of the lack of comprehension there, and they're just like, I don't give a shit what you want. I know you need help, and I'm getting your ass, and you're going, even if you were kicking and screaming. Like, genuinely.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I actually had a conversation with a fair amount of people saying there's one thing teachers need to remember. There's a fair amount of teachers who have problems with how students are not learning the material that they are teaching. When a fair amount of teachers don't even bother to look at themselves and think, how can I make it to where I accommodate them so that they enjoy my methods of teaching? You know,
very true. They do need to learn that. A lot of teachers do.
Yeah, because a lot of, like, that's why, you know, there's a fair amount that I can retain from my high school. My teachers were fun, and they fucking loved me. They still do.
Most of my teachers were okay, but I'd have to say a few of them were fun, but most of them were boring as hell. Like, this one bitch. Oh my god. This is another crazy moment that's happened in my life. This is number 2. Okay, so we were in school, and I was in special ed, okay, with a whole bunch of other kids. And we had this teacher, I hated her so much, I can't even remember her name.
Let's just call
but
her
if she
Mrs.
ever hears
Johnson.
this, fuck you.
Call her Mrs. Johnson.
Let's just call her
Mrs. Johnson.
Yeah, let's just call her Mrs. Johnson. Mrs. Johnson, oh my lord, she was a bitch to high heavens.
Why not Mrs. Pee Pee Poo Poo?
Because
What?
Mrs.
Because
that's too
Johnson's
childish, my good sir.
Or the
plus Mrs.
bitch.
Johnson's the stereotypical one, so let's just go with Mrs. Johnson.
Let's just continue with
Yeah.
Johnson. Anyway, so what this
Mrs.
about Johnson?
Johnson's a funny name.
Karen.
Okay. As I was saying, one day I came in and I sat down and she was upset. And one of the kids asked her, "Hey, what's going on?" And she didn't say anything to him. And then one of the more special needs kids started talking a little louder. She got up and she screamed at him to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Everyone stared at her.
So
And she just kept yelling and yelling and yelling.
Did somebody beat her up?
I wish, but I got her fired.
Heh.
Yeah, because you don't
There you go.
scream at this. You don't scream at, for lack of better terms, the retarded kid. Which again, special needs is But to be fair, hey, doctors were using the word retarded back in the day too. It was not the best thing to say, but still.
They still
So
use
you don't scream
They
at
still use
you don't
it.
scream at them. And that person was my friend. I'm gonna keep his name redacted though. Let's call him Andrew. Andrew didn't know what was happening.
Yeah,
He
you don't
was
scream
he
at
was
someone who's
shocked.
mentally deficient. Like, if they're mentally challenged like that, you don't scream your fucking ass off at that. Let me tell you right now.
No, you don't.
I will actually give this right now. I will even go on about being autistic myself. Let me tell you, autism is romanticized a fuck ton if you think about it.
It is, yeah.
Fuck ton. Because here's the thing. People go on about how autism's just like, it makes them like uber smart. It's like a superpower, blah, 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 blah. What some people don't understand is the different stages of it. There are some people who have to be helped by professionals because they can get so out of control. So out of control. And it's not... It's their, it's nothing against them, but there are some people who can get so out of control, so stressed out and shit. There are some people who can stim in the worst way possible. There was a kid, here's a sad story that made me fucking livid when I heard about it. Because there was a kid who was autistic, right? And this happened in Ohio. Bear in mind. And this kid, he was like, I don't even remember his name or all the details. But, he was kind of like apprehended by police and shit, right?
I've seen that.
Yeah. And what happened was while he was apprehended, he was just like, I need to speak with my mother, please, I need to, because his mother was the only one that could really calm him down. Right? His voice of reason. If you have a voice of reason, it's a good idea, to let that happen. Cops didn't do shit. Medical didn't do shit. And, he started stimming. His way of stimming was banging his head against the wall. That was a way of stimming. Right? So he was doing that. He was like bashing the crap out of himself, stressed out, running and everything, right? Freaking the fuck out. And the cops, instead of looking on like, let's see if we can help, like, do something to help him, go like, no, let's just strap him down to a fucking, table. As if if it's like a mental asylum and do something about that.
Oh,
and
God.
all this happened. And, he was, like, begging to, like, be let go, because, like, restraining him was the worst possible idea, because it made it even worse. And during all that event eventually led to him passing away at the same age I am.
Oh, poor kid,
19
man.
years old. 19 years old. Because of shit that could have been prevented.
That sucks.
Oh, he committed suicide?
No. It's because he bashed his head against the wall because he was stimming. And he didn't get medical help. His mother wasn't there. They denied him to talk to his mother.
Hmm.
They were telling him to keep quiet and shit, treating him as if, like he was like the ultimate criminal or some shit, like whatever he did.
How long after?
How long after?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I don't know. I think this entire event lasted like 2 to 4 hours of this crap. I was so pissed when I first heard about that. And
I'm pissed
I was
about it
about
now.
ready to shed tears. That's the kind of that's a crazy story that I never even was there
I've
for.
went through
That I
that
heard.
exact same shit, basically.
The fact.
Except I was like 9 or something like that.
But the absolute fact
Like,
that even around this day and age, there are still people who don't care and just, are doing shit for a paycheck makes me livid. Because there's the whole statement, treat others the way you want to be treated. At the same time, people don't care about finding the best solution. They only want the quickest. They only want the one where it's the easiest way to handle it. X, Y, Z. Let's just do this. No one's gonna care. What the actual fuck? Where is your capacity to care? Where is your capacity to care? I honestly thought about making a song about that because it pissed me off so much.
Do it.
Because it fueled me, and I might even use that line right there. Where is your capacity to care? Because clearly there was none.
I'd say do it. We'll raise awareness to it.
Because again, like, here's the thing.
Post it on.
Before that happened, I thought mental health was completely out in the open, realized. I did not truly understand how ignorant people are.
I never
To
understood
something
how
that-
ignorant people were until I became a furry.
What?
People give furry shit, but we're more aware of mental health shit than just about any other group of people.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah.
It really just, again, this is like a negative crazy. I never even I was never even personally there. It's not a personal experience, but that hurt because I have the same disability. Granted, again, autism functions differently, right? People have their ways of stimming. I think mine is vastly reduced compared to some others because mine's high functioning.
Mine
I'm high
is
functioning too.
mine is used to my advantage because my like physical mimicking of playing an instrument out in public is my stim, from what I've been told.
Like, I can say this right now. Nothing has easily felt better to me, honestly, than being able to scream my guts out in music, in metal music, without hurting myself. And
Also, just saying offensive things, which is where all my lyrics come from.
A healthy exertion of energy is better than an unhealthy one. I like to exert
No
energy.
shit, Sherlock.
I like to exert it, but not negatively.
Positive.
Genuinely.
Okay.
I know this was gonna be like crazy stories and it turned into like this, but genuinely, like,
Yeah.
we've never really gone on about mental health, and the shitty part is no one knows who the hell we are. So we're not gonna hear, like, no one's gonna really hear a lot about this. Damn it. I'm saying that anyways because that is a story people really need to understand how vile people have
Yeah.
gotten and how ignorant people have gotten. And here's the thing, I actually agree with a fair amount of things Neil deGrasse Tyson has said because a lot of people go on about like, oh, he's a bit weird. He said a lot of intelligent things, such as the reason why we have cases where, like, for example, the satanic panic or, like, other screwed up stuff. You notice how a lot of things, whenever it's different, people make a big deal about that? Apparently, it's a survival instinct. Apparently. Because the unknown, we have that fear of the unknown. Because, it averts us from death. Makes sense. But thing is we gotta get out of that phase because we're intelligent enough to deduce, is something a threat?
Yeah, we're not cavemen.
We have technology.
I feel like I don't ever have like a fear of the unknown. I kind of welcome it.
See, my fear of the unknown is from the ocean.
It's not the ocean that scares you, it's what's in it.
Like,
Because have you seen the shit in the Marianas Trench?
Or some cases, the lack thereof.
also, bro. With the whole thing you went on about with like the whole exerting
Energy?
yeah, energy.
Yes.
Y'all, you and JC do that through like music and stuff. I do that through just my voice acting.
Yeah.
I've been getting
See, you know what? I think that's why I even love an Almathrak so much. I think it's because it's such an expulsion of energy and chaos, and yet it's so beautiful at the same time. That catharsis is something I relate to because that's an exertion I like. I think that's just why I like chaotic music. I think it is literally just because it is kind of like that case where I just relate to exerting chaos because it feels good to exert it. Hearing that exertion, I feel like it is that relation I get. That I may have just figured out my reason I love extreme metal.
there with also by the way, I I still love the fact that like my friend for his Marvel RP he headcanoned his Ultron voice for me. Like
Hey, I've been headcanoned as Tarn.
Yeah. Fucking awesome.
I mean, who can blame me?
Oh wait,
When
shit.
I did Vic, you probably remember this, but like when we used to do the IDW dub, okay, maybe two things. Like I was saying, when we used to do the IDW dub with our old group, like I did a fill-in voice for Rewind, and like they were like, "Oh yeah, he's definitely it."
I think you forget that it's still up in the air.
Oh yeah, yeah. I meant like we used to like read it before everyone got busy. But while we're talking, this is a slight crazy thing that happened.
Crazy.
This was earlier on.
No. Stop.
Anyway, I was saying,
you know what? Censor me on this, but god damn it, Zach, censor me on that one.
Kill yourself,
anyway,
Mike.
Okay, you guys censor yourself on that one too.
Anyway,
Shit
like I
is your
was saying.
britches.
Okay.
So, y'all know. Okay, Vic, you know how you did your perfect timing when it came to Halloween.
That being with the Optimus voice.
No. The one where you listen to music as soon as Halloween hit.
Oh, All Hallows Eve. Yeah, that was intentional too.
Yeah. This part was unintentional for me, so this might make it more interesting. I was watching Nightmare Before Christmas. I mean, it's a classic. Who wouldn't want to watch it?
Obviously.
I didn't.
Love the movie. Anyway,
Great.
as soon as it got to the part in This Is Halloween after everyone hailed to the pumpkin song, it struck
turned on.
midnight on Halloween day.
Bruh.
I call that crazy perfect timing.
So like
Ain't that perfect.
genuinely, I didn't watch it because I had work.
Or I kind of
So-
just ran out of time.
Yeah, I ran out of time, so I wasn't able to watch it. Genuinely though, if there was any movie I would have watched on Halloween, it probably would have actually been Charlie Brown, the Great Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yo, I actually watched that like the day before Halloween. That was
No,
fucking great.
I love that movie. To me, that is a required movie to watch at any point in your life. And there's like a fair amount of movies I recommend, which are
Yeah,
things
for
like
me, one of them
American
is Nightmare
Pie.
Before Christmas.
A required movie everyone
Classic.
has to watch at some point in their lives is Emperor's New Groove.
Alright, the poison.
Was
Poison
because
for Goose Goat. The poison he chosen to kill Goose Goat. Goose Goat poison.
That
that
Poison.
was
My
Right.
favorite line. Listen,
Right.
the best line he ever said is just, "Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense."
By all accounts,
it's
doesn't
me.
make any
Doesn't-
sense.
By all accounts, doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, like.
There's
I
a
love
secret
that
lab.
line so much.
Pull the lever.
Like Frieza.
Why
Oh.
do you
Alright,
have that?
You said that. You know what?
Why
You
do
said
we
you
even have
sound
that
like
lever?
Frieza. So let me hit you with this. Pull the lever, Zabon.
Okay.
Oh my. Why do we even have that lever?
Sorry, my lord.
Oh god, imagine that bit, but it's Shockwave and Megatron. But I love a Shockwave.
Shockwave.
Pull the lever, shot.
Wrong lever. I do
Oh.
not have
Oh
that lever.
my.
You want to know something funny? My coworker actually caught which Megatron I was doing because I did the voice. He fucking knew.
Goated.
Yeah.
He knew it was animated. He even said, "Hey, animated Megatron." I was just like, "Yeah, I can also do Hugo Weaving." Humans don't deserve to live. They deserve to
choose for themselves.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, I don't care what one says. Though.
with them.
I don't care what one says though, but hot take, honestly, I think Predator is the best one.
Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, you can't beat Frank Welker, but yeah, Tadashore's
No
up
one
there.
can be Frank Walker.
I was
Nope,
asking
okay.
a question, by the way, relating to like robots and shit.
Go on.
Go for it.
Out of any like robot antagonists you know of, which like out of like three, like which one's the like out of three?
Out of
Which
three?
one's a what?
Ones are the best like out of three? Like you can like three robotic or AI antagonists out of the best.
3 AI antagonists?
Alright, I got one. I got three for you.
Bet.
Two are Transformers, one's another one.
Mm.
At 3, we got Ultron from
Yeah.
you get the idea. I'm not saying specifically MCU. I'm not saying like anything animated.
Just any
I'm saying
version.
in general,
Just
Yeah.
Ultron.
any version. Yeah, Ultron in general. 2
Ultron.
is Megatron. It's
I'm
gotta be
ahead off y'all.
Megatron.
Alright, you have a good one,
you
JC.
take care. Yeah, you take care. So like I was saying,
Next.
up 2 is Megs. Like anything except Shattered Glass or IDW.
Right.
Yeah. Makes sense. 'cause it's
Number
not really
one?
cool.
Even then, IDW a little bit.
And number one, what do we got?
Unicron.
Yeah. Did you know
The
he's
G1
not...
movie.
You know what? Let's remember he's actually not the most powerful villain in the Transformers mythos.
Well, yeah,
He's
I
number
just like
3.
said that.
He's number 3.
Of course, he's fucking number 3. I just said
mean,
Unicron mainly for
right
G1 movie like preference.
Right. Alright, I'm gonna go with my 3 real quick.
All right, speak it.
Alright. So, by the way, if we're gonna go, like, I'm not gonna say Ultron's up there, but if we're gonna go with any version of Ultron, it would have to be the next Avengers version, because that dude was fucking terrifying.
Oh yeah, he was.
Next Avengers is the best version of Ultron in my opinion. Plus, he's voiced by Tom Kane. But out of any AI, oh my God, Cyanide, you're here.
I
Holy shit.
returned from a
He's returned.
hiatus.
He's returned.
The retard has
Yeah.
returned. But if we're gonna go with 3 AI antagonists, while I rip ass,
Wait, hold on. What's the topic of today's podcast?
basically,
Oh, it's
crazy
craziest
moments
things
in
that
our
happened
lives.
to you.
Crazy moments in our lives, just in general. But we're gonna going on a little different path, like sort of a sidebar. You
We're
could
going
say.
on a tangent again.
Alrighty, back.
But for AI antagonists, this is actually a hard one because I don't want to go with the basic, like, Transformers and shit. However, like, Megatron is easily one of them, but, mainly the High Moon games. Because that dude was vicious, violent, hungry for power. Like, that to me, it's more terrifying when someone knows what he wants and he'll get it any means possible. Because that's
Oh yeah, that's true.
that is a Megs who is filled on anger and does not give a fuck. He'll do anything, any means necessary.
And is high on Dark
Keith-
Energon, don't forget that.
I want my space with Starscream. Give it to me now, motherfucker.
Not gonna lie, the moment you said
Anyway,
fucking
anyway.
AI villainy and all that
Give me a
shit,
sec.
fucking
No,
I
give me a
immediately.
sec.
Alright.
Give me a sec. Number 2, the T-8000. Or no, not 8000, 1000. I said I combined the two on accident. But the T-1000. The T-1000, just because he had one of the death stares to end all death stares. And here's the thing. There is one of the best people to do it. Bryan Cranston explained the death stare best. The death stare is not where you're giving them like an eye. You are just looking at them. Neutral expression.
Riddle me
That's
this: is it the Death Stare to rival Luigi's as he passes you?
What the fuck? Anyways, number 1.
Nothing's gonna beat the Luigi Death Stare, I tell you.
Number
Luigi
1.
wins by doing nothing.
Luigi.
No,
He
listen.
is the
Number
Okay.
1 is going to be a tie between Tarn and Sunder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go for now. I will see you guys later.
All right.
Later, wheels.
Alrighty, yeah.
To everyone that's out there watching this, stay safe.
Don't be like us.
Please don't be like
shit-
us.
Don't shit your britches.
Don't shove a Kit Kat up your ass.
What the fuck? I just said that.
Take me off a piece of that Kit Kat.
Okay.
But
Yeah, hold on. By the way, Cyanide, there was a joke I made you didn't hear. If you think about it, a spaghetti noodle and a pee-pee, people prefer them both, but in the opposite ways. With a spaghetti noodle, it's better when it's floppy and flaccid. With a pee-pee, it's better when...
Says you, I prefer my pasta fucking crunchy.
What the fuck?
also,
Bite
one
down
of-
on that shit like fucking
We
granola
both
bar.
just know what the
I
fuck.
want to say this. One of my favorite quotes from Ultron is simply just it's simply wait hold on shit. It's simply just clearly you've never made an omelet. I don't know why
Honestly,
I love the line.
if we're gonna go with favorite quotes and shit, outright for Megs, I'm gonna do this in the animated voice. But it's more so again, it's Fred Tatasciore, and it's just simply
No, I want the Autobots leader to know his doom approaches. Once we have this station online, nothing can stop me. Now go and find the Electron Bridge and reactivate
No one can
it.
stop me. I'm all the way.
But shut up. But
But the reason I like that is because that is an art of war tactic. That is a Sun Tzu tactic. You like that is straight out of the art of war. Which, by the way, there is a comic based off of it. It's fucking violent. The comic's pretty good though. I really like the Art of War comic, but holy shit, it is violent. Like there's one panel in that comic I remember, and to me this was a little bit crazy because, you know, I didn't exactly experience it. Plus, it was a school book where, in the Art of War, there's like a 2-page panel of someone literally blowing their fucking brains out.
Kurt Cobain POV.
You could see it, like, it goes through one side and other, and you could see their eye just like, you know, like the detail in their eye, just like, you know, like when you actually, like, pop a cap in your ass.
That's not really bad. Wait.
Damn, that shit
You know,
crazy.
when when you full blown Ricardo Lopez yourself up.
We're all
I had to
going
do it.
to
I had to
hell,
do
but
it.
I don't. We're all going to hell. I don't
I'm gonna say
care.
this. I'm going to say this, by the way, even though he was most likely special needs, that is probably the only time where I've actually found it morbidly hilarious. Morbidly, just because A,
Morbid.
look at the shit he did, B, the fact that he makes that noise. Yeah. By the way, fellas, we do not condone that kind of shit. It is a
Nope.
good thing to keep yourself on the planet because it may get better for you, so keep yourself on the planet. Or
Don't pipe bomb to your celebrity crush, but don't try to kill yourself.
Yeah, who knows? You may be able to assassinate president.
Oh, okay.
All right, shut up, John Wilkes Booth.
I just got done saying don't send a pipe bomb to someone.
God damn
Tango
it,
spotted.
we don't need a 4th to 5th attempt, dude. Jesus.
I'm gonna make it 17.
Yo.
Got
Just came back from a hiatus. Come on.
Just came back
Yeah,
from the
just
hiatus.
came back
We're
from
already
the
gonna get
hiatus.
I'm back from
monetized.
the hiatus.
You're
I'm
gonna get
still a fucking dumbass.
You're gonna get fucking canceled. We're all gonna get
Yep.
Dude.
You just realized.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're not even gonna get
You're
canceled.
gonna
We're
fucking
gonna
die.
die.
God damn it,
Die,
Sniper
dude.
Wolf's after our
We're all
ass.
gonna be fucking burnt in the same barrel.
We're all gonna fucking die.
But anyways, for more crazy moments, I will definitely say this is crazy for anyone. It doesn't matter who you are. Going to a metal concert is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Which
Yeah, speaking of metal concerts, I got
forget-
another fucking story, but I'll wait after that. Go on.
Wait,
Go on, you
so
gorilla.
I forget. Hold on, Sweet Boy Moomin, are you two and I the only ones who have been to metal concerts?
I mean,
Yeah.
I've been, yeah, like,
Oh,
Because like
Go-
Sweet Boy, you saw
going off
Fear
metal
Factory.
concerts.
yeah. So I
Like,
think it was Machine Head.
yeah,
Yeah, going
Machine
off-
Head with Fear
Going off
Factory.
metal,
my-
I went
one
to
of
a
my
Judas Priest. I went to a
one of-
Judas
one of-
Priest concert, but
And
what I
one-
didn't expect, I didn't expect Sabaton to open up.
one of
Holy
my
crap.
friends like got a fucking concussion, like a
Yeah.
fucking retard.
I mean, like, I've been to like 15 metal concerts in the span of a year and a half. I can say without a shadow of a doubt. And
Okay.
let me tell, I will actually shit your goddamn pants and then
No.
feed it to your dog.
No.
I will feed
No,
it
no,
to
no,
the
no, no, no,
little
no.
dog
No,
you've
you-
been taking care of. Bad
Nah.
fucking
Nah,
joke. I am
You gotta, okay, don't make him John Wick ya.
I'm going to John Wick him.
That sounds strangely like suspicious.
Hey, 360 why
Why, you
that
interested?
360 no
But-
scope the pooch.
Premature
kid?
no.
Insert the fucking this.
Hey, you think John Wilkes?
Mom,
You think
get
John Wilkes
the
Booth said
camera.
that as he got? You think John Wilkes Booth said as he got Lincoln?
Bro,
What,
you didn't
prim-
see that?
Oh, no.
Did you not see
premature
John
no
Wilkes
scope?
Booth fucking play the game?
Fell-
You know what? Here's
there's a whole thing about how that worked, but let me bring this up. When it comes to crazy moments in metal concerts, nothing felt more exhilarating than stage diving for the first time.
Fellas,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
gonna.
that's true.
You're gonna take a shit?
I
All right. My last message to you.
gotta help my family out, so I'm gonna dip out.
Alrighty.
All right.
Mm,
All right.
Right, deuces.
Understandable.
Bye.
Get out.
Deuces.
Get out. Idiot.
Bye. Deuces, monkeys.
All right, but yeah, no, definitely stage diving for the first time.
Because you've my mind.
I'm gonna shit your ass. I don't care. I don't care. Anyway, so
I'm
by
gonna
the way,
rip your
Sinai,
jeans, bitch.
Sinai, did I tell you that I have a job now?
No, because I was on hiatus until
Yeah,
like
I
a
have a
few
job.
hours ago.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah,
job.
congratulations.
Yeah, no. I work at a Wally World.
For a second, I thought you were about to say a shitty gas station, but alright.
What's better, a shitty gas station or a Walmart?
50-50.
Yeah. So the same shit, different toilet.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. I make my job enjoyable for myself. Because I'm bring the fun. By the way, one of my coworkers last night dressed up as
just you
Alistair
just
from Hazbin
chasing
Hotel.
Karens around in the Walmart.
No,
It was
wait.
like a
You want to know
goofy ass
something? You want to
costume.
know something funny? You want to know something funny? When I was chatting with my coworker and they had the costume on, I just looked at them and went, "And what can you do, my feminine fellow?"
I can
What
suck
can
your
you do,
dick.
my feminine fellow?
I can suck your
No.
dick.
Ha!
No.
No.
You
Yeah,
lost.
you lost. That
I
scene
was
will
right
forever
behind
go
you,
down in
too.
history as one of the funniest things a character in fiction has ever fucking said.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Like, I wish it kept up to that.
I
You know.
wish the cast didn't get recast for the fucking series, because fucking they
Michael
were good.
Kovac was perfect.
Honestly, when I first saw that
Edward
scene, I
Bosco was
immediately
great
just
too.
internally, I immediately thought of just like a Vine boom when it swapped over to fucking Alistair's face from that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I'm going to kick you in the balls.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Meanwhile, at the Legion of
18
Doom.
naked cowboy.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice. Stop dying. That's my job, you fuck.
I'm not
Skedaddle,
dying yet.
skedoodle, your dick is now a crunchy noodle.
Bread.
Insert fucking pasta crunching noises here, as well as the cries of Italian people
Well,
across the
hold
world.
on. Wait. Sinai has not heard this yet.
Autobots transform and send this fucker to eBay.
No.
Yeah, I learned how to do an Optimus. By the way, I should Sinai, I should mention, one of the craziest things I've ever dealt with is simply just working at the self-checkout section, right? So basically, the reason why there's associates there is primarily to make... Moo, what the fuck?
What happened?
You'll get context when the podcast is over. You'll get context when this is over.
I'm sending it in the no mic. I'm sending it in the no mic.
Alright,
What
for
the
the
fuck,
listeners, I have
dude?
made a.
Go look
I have made this.
For the podcast listeners.
I like how you scroll down and no
listeners, I
mic
said
is just
dark humor.
Assassin's Creed.
Yes, an Assassin's Creed of John
Creed.
shooting Link.
What is wrong with us?
Everything.
A lot of
You're just
things.
asking that now?
Everything. Fuck out here.
All of us and more.
Well, some of us.
But I was working the self-checkout section, right? And the weirdest part was when I was working there, like, again, the reason they have associates there is to make sure no one's stealing, but also for ID checking for, like, items, like, if it's an age-restricted item, and, also voiding, because we can't have it. And the reason that we have to confirm it's a void is because they could literally scan it and then
like if it wasn't like we had to confirm it, if they could just press the X button and void it, they could scan it, get rid of it, not having an associate know, and they could basically steal items. So bear in mind. Now,
That seems like a huge
however-
design flaw.
Corporate entities.
Yeah, that really
however,
does.
however, that's why an associate is there, and it makes it to where we have to confirm
Pumpkin.
the void. So there's no design. So
Pum.
that's not a design flaw, right? However, you know, I also like I stand there. It's also I gotta be there for Spark drivers because Spark drivers do like the online orders, so they pick up the orders at the self checkout. Like they can literally just bag it and go. They don't have to scan it. Thing is we have to confirm that they, you know, are actually buying an online order. Now, bringing this up, one aspect about it is, you know, when I'm walking around, I'm doing my schmutz, and this is like gonna be 2 stories, different days. Basically, one occasion was, and I think it was like last week, was doing my job, right? Just getting my work done, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit.
No.
Go down
Oh.
again. Doing my job, right? Going, hey, how you doing? If they say, fine, how about yourself? I just go still breathing, because, you know, it's kind of a cheeky joke, and it gets a bit of a laugh, or, you know, better than nothing, right? So I was about ready to do that with, like, you know, there were 2 girls walking up, getting their self-checkout, right? And I was just going to go ahead and greet them, say, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. So I'm just like, hey, how you doing today? And one of them, just flat out, deadpan, just went, my dad died. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, in the back of my mind, I didn't say it, but, you know, I was just like, huh?
Oh.
Right? I was shocked. I was genuinely just shocked at that, right? Now, the second one was, you know, I was doing the ID check on someone, right? Bear in mind, for alcohol, they have to look under 40. If they look under 40, I have to ID check them. If they don't, then if they look like they're 40 and older, you know, I can just let them get it. I think it's just because there are people that can look like they're in their 30s that are, you know, like around our age. Like, you know, 19, 20, 21, like, you know, or underage. So I was doing that to one person, right? Because they looked, you know, they didn't look 40, right? And I'm going to be accurate. If I'm going to do it, I want to be accurate. So look, I see his birthday. His birthday said 9/11/2000. Right?
Damn.
9/11/2000.
What a time to be alive.
And here's the thing, the person with them said the last good 9/11, and as a cheeky joke, I just went, yeah, before it all came crashing down. It was, they laughed at it, and here's the thing, that's what mattered to me. It was the only time I ever did that. Only time I ever even bothered to do that. Because one, it's true. It's true. 3, it's kind of.
Says you, I say it's
2,
best
it's
one.
kind of clever. 2, it's a little bit clever. Because, you know, it was kind of a bit of a pun, but it was also a factual statement. However, you know, I just, like, you know, brushed it off. It's just like, you know, it was just a bad joke. Bad jokes are bad jokes. I'm just trying to be funny. It was funny. And, you know, I sent them on their way, and they just went, yeah, no, like, you know, see ya. You know, so, and thing is again, I think I received a bit of brownie points with someone, you know, the store manager, because I even told them, like, the one thing that matters to me, and this is something y'all gotta do if you get a job, entertain the fuck out of the customers. Make them laugh. It'll do you good. Seriously.
Just pull up a screen
Joke.
of one of those fucking Subway
No,
Surfer.
no, bear in mind, however, do not do it too much. You gotta make sure you look like you're doing your job and being serious. However, be cheeky. Joke around with them. The store manager saw me do that at one point, and I kind of brought up, like, you know, I'm kind of someone who does that, and he said, you know what, that's really good because it benefits me because I get, you know, like, paid off of customer satisfaction. Bingo. I said the right words. Customer satisfaction matters the most. And I'll do it any means necessary. I'll make fun of myself, I'll make fun of them if they permit it. just let them just, get their deal done and go like, hey, I'll just send you on your way, whatever, right?
Right.
So, to anyone who is actually looking to grab a job, by the way, if you're working a job, make it to where you don't look depressed. Make it fun for yourself. Don't think, I'm back on the grinder, I'm bored as shit. Make it to where you are enjoying your job because you want to enjoy it and you'll do it any means necessary. I may get drained when I'm working because I have to deal with people. Bear in mind, I'm not gonna make it to where I look like I'm just done. Like, again, I make fun of myself all the fucking time. Self-deprecate, people. Self-deprecate. Anyways, that has been this episode of the podcast. We'll end it off on that high note of advice. What is this fucking...
Cock Rock Peak.
That's just an episode.
But yeah, there's your little crazy stories, even if some of the other times it wasn't as crazy, but yeah.
I don't think we got
bear
to
in mind,
everybody, but at least got some stories.
If there's anyone that I work with that does actually watch this, bear in mind that little joke that I brought up, it was a one-time deal. It worked, and customer satisfaction mattered most at that point in time. Keep your customers satisfied. Make them laugh. Anyways, we're going to send this episode off because I got to bathe. I got to head to work.
And in case we don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Gatey's
Bye-bye.
Happy trails till we meet again.
Boys and girls.
Goodbye, fuck you.
Guys with tits. This has been the Dimwit Catacombs podcast. Y'all have a good one. Doses.